Great class from the beginning.
It's not. Yo, man, we everywhere, man. We all over the globe. My homies shit, with my homies, them niggas is right there. Every day you pair of black boots, sometimes you switch at the night airs. Niggas everywhere like pro class and just like air. Me against the hottest that you know, this is sight there. How you the coolest motherfucker that's mad hot? Always stay in my groove on the move like a laptop. Teacher schooling the youngest, you get shot by a black cop, white cop, Sasquatch foot on your neck. Anything you set your hand to do, just do it the best. I told you I'm the illest lyricist, I prove it to death. If you ain't standing up for niggas, then you muted, you deaf. I got some niggas in the grave that could be using your breath. True, and that's a fact, it's not the 2 Chainz quote. Break a record, fucking track up like them Usain Bolt. Little rapping niggas, they garbage beat. Pardon me, it's the art in me, but they talking funny like Cardi B. Nah, but hella shit they ain't dropped yet. My homies worldwide like .org or .net. And we stay sharp, we smart, that's cause we studious. We come with fire with mountain word to Vesuvius. With my homie, covering all bases. Preaching all black, they come from the hard places. Where my homie, they be deep in the hood like a mechanic trying to make sure the people's is good. Where my homie, independent in the struggle, focused on the hustle in the cipher and the huddle. Where my homie, in every city. Where my homie, let's get it lit shit. Know who you spitting with, knock on that official shit. Professional was spitting and ripping, king of the British shit. I'm right up at the neck of opponents and hit the gristle quick. I spit it like them Browns out the chopper, and that's the pistol grip. Rapping with succession, if I spit it, you should listen shit. I spit that strong-minded, well-rounded shit you didn't spit. Slick as motor oil, you flow with oil, you all that chicken shit. We oil you over here, you water, but we ain't mixing with UPK strong, UPK pop. Yo, I play the cut, listening and watching. My frame of mind ancient and your frame of mind rotten. I'm thinking like the niggas that hated picking the cotton. Every time I spit it, I'm trying to take out the top dog. When we in the cypher, it sound like we letting shots off. When I hit the range, cause my record clean and I'm not soft. But rapping what I do, eat the beat and drown it with hot sauce. Rapping so many years, niggas can't figure this nigga out of mind. They the fucking antithesis. Rapping disappeared, I'm just trying to make it clear. Everybody trying to get on like me or my man visitors. My presence when I'm rapping made them fucking ban Christian. Your presence when you rapping like a fucking ventriloquist. We run the world like Ferdinand Magellan. I say with my homies we melting like St. Helen. Where my homie, covering all bases, preaching all black, they come from the hard places. Where my homie, they be deep in the hood like a mechanic trying to make sure the people's is good. Where my homie, independent in the struggle, focused on the hustle in the cipher and the huddle. Where my homie, in every city. Where my homie, let's get it litty, nigga.
You already know what it is,
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price to buy no corners. Since when do we buy corners? We take corners.
Man, you won't buy one way or another.
Whether it's the bodies we don't lost, or you're gonna lose.
Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but ain't shit for free. I mean, how many corners do we need? How much money can a nigga make? More than a nigga can spend. And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already. Shit, I didn't think I was gonna be around this long. Yeah. Well, we here.
Yeah. I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she's sick. She out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now we 6 feet. He was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, young man, I'm dropping gems. They call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600-page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was just forever. We gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all just mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it show us love. All we know is extensions in the way you throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngest send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigue, how we run shit. Better yet, that's all block. Better yet, that's all strip. My general said if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every cracker, go to their grave and go and take the piss. Mama, I'm the Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta peep the blitz, because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas, I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chinny like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was going slop, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Daniela got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an echo back with these backflips. Mom said 12s ask you questions but not say shit. Mom said don't neighbors ask you questions but not say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head, I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. If one West world and we running this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake cancer, we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like holy water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead / crash dumps, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas, and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef for what you all did. That before the sign the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping in your ear like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same wreck that your man's did? Y'all was sign lacking, main reasons why your guys dead. Always gotta keep one in the head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga. One West world.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed it, nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for there, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your feet. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweets. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that eco-line into a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in that attic like they Air Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how
clap it up. Let's clap it up for Commander General YAHANNA, the other generals, all the captains, all the officers, all the troopers, the sisters, the young men, everybody in Israel. I mean, let's clap it up for my people in the chat. I mean, we got Officer Knock in the building. I mean, we got Coach Trench Baby in the building. I mean, yeah. With the ISUPK coming out of 1 West Hall, New York, 125th Street, under the great Commanding General YAHANNA. And since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are the children of equity that this Bible speaks of. I'm your priest and prophet, Officer 50 of Yash Allah, filling in for Priest and Officer 5000 Kawaga. And today it is Scripture Breakdown.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we definitely going to get into it today because today's topic is the wicked people in this world and the lives that they live.
Right.
You understand? And we living with a lot of wickedness out here. Not just the women. You know, we got a lot of wicked women out here, but we got a lot of wicked men out here in the world as well, man. And we definitely going to get into it today. I'm going to get everybody in chat in a minute. You know what I mean? If y'all got any questions, y'all need any scriptures broke down, put them in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And then we definitely going to get started right away. You know what I mean? This is a glorious day. Got to prepare for this upcoming snowstorm. You know what I'm saying? We out here putting in this work for the Lord. You heard me? Yeah, bring the extra share in just in case anyone. You know what I mean? Make sure everybody's squad. Good to see you, brother. You know what I mean? I see you came prepared. My nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? We got Priest Officer Knock in the building. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Blessing the chat with his presence. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, that's how you provoke the spirit. I played this track on purpose. I knew you was going to jump in. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody got any questions, any scriptures y'all need broken down, let me know. Unless everybody know the Bible already. You know what I'm saying? I already know you probably do go y'all. I know you waiting for your camp leader. You ain't even trying to give me a shot, but it's all right. I'm still seasoned. But yeah, we definitely going to get to the topic of today's discussion. Like I said, it's wicked people and the lives that they live. We out here dealing with war, rumors of wars. We out here dealing with separate segregation and separation of our own people, let alone, you know. And the crazy thing is, we separate from ourselves before we try to separate from the heathens. That's the crazy thing. The people that we supposed to separate from, we trying to hold and cling and hold dear to us and hold close. Like they not stepping on our necks, like they not putting bullets in our back, like they not oppressing us.
Right.
You know, like they not spitting in our food when we in the fast food line. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep in mind that they are, like, the oppressor is the devil that this Bible speaks of. You understand what I'm saying? And it's serious, and it's getting even more serious. You know what I mean? We got what, Russia and Ukraine still going at it. We got Hamas and Gaza still bombing the piss out of one another. You know what I'm saying? We got fake Israelite groups out here trying to hold camp on a Thursday. with New Year's hats on and what have you, but that's neither here nor there. I don't even know what fake group that was. They tried though. And I find it funny when we rolled through though. They switched their whole demeanor. Yeah. We ain't had no dollar dollars blinking or nothing. They just knew it was us.
Right.
They knew masculinity when they see it.
Right.
They know UPK when they see it. I laugh. It's glorious. Well, y'all. What we did was crack the window and stopped on them while they were sitting there trying to so-called preach to people on the streets in Journal Square, right? They seen us and just was like, I had my hoodie on. I ain't even had my Black Wall Street thing blinging. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have this showing and they'll be like, oh, shalom, brother. I'm like, nah, don't shalom me out. You know what you're doing. You know you're wrong. You know y'all out here perpetrating. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? What you been up to, going y'all? Anything too wild with you, brother?
You got cups like this, sir?
Yeah, we got cups right there. We got the wine right there. Help yourself, brother. Whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Coach Trench, baby. Okay.
Okay, sis. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 23. Sis needs a breakdown. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to hear. You know what I mean? Give me a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better priest and prophet. You know what I mean?
You said 26 and 33?
36 and 23.
36.
All right, priest and officer, Shaka in the building, Most High Christ. Shalom, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you got any scripture you need broken down, let a brother know. You know what I mean? You got any questions you don't know, put it in the chat. Unless you know the Bible, of course. You know.
Ezekiel 36 and 23.
Con. Bring it out whenever you're ready.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. Right. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord God, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes.
All right, bring it back from the top.
Khan. Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name.
I will keep my name pure and untainted of the evil and the wickedness of these oppressors out here in the world that try to smear our name, try to smear our identity by stealing our culture, by stealing our identity, by taking our precious Lord's statutes and commandments and using them against us. You understand? Force feeding us pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, forcing us to sleep with their women when we're not supposed to.
Right.
Read it again for the top. Let's get to it.
And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen.
The heathens try to smear our names. Like I said, they try to smear our names and say we're evil and they're good. They try to say that they're better than us. They try to say that we're beneath them. You understand? The whole point is, like it says in Deuteronomy 7:6. Let me get that, Bob Shaw, off the cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are a special people unto the Lord thy God, and he's chosen us. The part that people miss that is that our oppressor, our enemy, knows this. And they use it to their advantage to try to keep us from knowing it. Why do you think we so stubborn and stiff-necked now when we try to reach our own people out here in the streets and they shun us and they look at us like we crazy, like we Power Rangers or something, like we wrong. And we out here with our glorious garments and we out here prophesying to the wind.
Right.
Let me get that off, Sister Khan.
Khan from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Read.
For thou art an holy people.
Holy meaning separate. We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. You understand? And this is why we have to keep his name holy and keep his name separate. Holy means separate. We have to keep his name away from the heathens because they will blaspheme it. And what's the word in that precept? I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly.
What I was reading, sir?
Yeah, come.
What, profane?
Profane, right. So they don't profane the name of the Lord. You understand? But we represent the Lord. We're the children of Jacob. You understand? Read also the
Khan. Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
We have chosen to be a special people unto the Lord thy God. You understand? This is why that and bring that part back for me, go young.
Khan. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen.
Right. He will sanctify the name that was profaned against the heathen. Khan. You understand? So that means the Most High will make his name holy. You understand? How do we make his name holy?
Khan, sir. By following all statutes and commandments.
Right. Get that brother a hand.
Right.
Now, okay, go ahead.
When you say and I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned, is he talking about basically like, is he talking about his the 12 tribes of Israel, his great name, or is he talking about like because we know his name is God, whatever, or Yahweh, Slakin, and so like, is he not? So what, like?
Well, in this particular precept, this is the Most High talking. saying that he's going to make his name holy, because the heathen try to profane his name, try to smear his name, try to force his children to not believe in him, try to give them belief in false idols and false gods. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So
Sir.
bring it back from the top so we make sure we break it down properly.
Ezekiel chapter 36, 20, and verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profane among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord God.
And when he said that they profaned it in the midst of them, meaning our people got lost in the midst of being around these heathens, being under these heathens, serving these heathens, and not following the law, statutes, and commandments. When these heathens is trying to sit there and say Yahweh Mashiach is white, you understand?
Right.
When they sit there and try to force Christianity down our throat and have that portrait of Caesar Borgia on every black person's mural in their house, and try to make us believe that that's Yahweh Mashiach, who we ignorantly call Christ. Let's make sure we finish breaking that down for sis.
And Slack it. Want me to bring it from the top, sir?
What, you was at the end?
All
right, bring one more time for the top.
And I will sanctify my great name, which was profane among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them.
Meaning we did the same thing that they did. We went to seek their approval, and in the midst of that, we defied the Most High. We profaned His name when we were supposed to keep His name holy, separate from the heathen. You understand? By eating that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, by following their customs and their culture, by celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating the New Year's, which ain't even really the New Year. The New Year is a bib in the scriptures, and a bib means the beginning of life, which happens in when? April, which is when the Lord's 55th Passover coming up in Durham, North Carolina. Let's get out of here. You understand? Hosted by Commander General YAHANNA. For Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, bring your family on down there. Bring the wife, the kids, bring them all on down, man, and have some good food and good fun and good brotherhood and good sisterhood. You hear me? Know what I mean? Now, I hope we was able to break that down for you, sis. You understand? Like, that scripture is basically explaining how the Most High said how He's going to make His name holy again, by in the best way, by us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments in order to keep His name holy and keep it out of the mouth of the heathen. We have to even in today's time, we have to break away from the heathen in order to keep His name holy. I actually appreciate you bringing that precept up, because it fits for today's time in the world that we're living in. You understand? I'm actually going to add that. My friend, let me write that down. I got to add that in my precept book. Sis, always bringing out some solid questions, man. I can't wait till she start coming up in here. You know what I mean? Enjoying the class with us, and some good food. Maybe some vegan jerk empanadas. Water. Go ahead, Austin.
If I may, I'd like to bring out a scripture. This speaks to the heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? Whitewashing.
Right.
The truth.
Right.
For the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 27. Woe unto you.
Whoa.
Scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto white. How you say that word? Sepulchres.
When he said woe unto them, woe means swift death and destruction. When he says woe to America, woe to the heathen, woe to their customs, woe to their ways, meaning the Most High is going to bring down swift unalivement and destruction to the heathen. You understand? Go ahead.
Which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones, and of all uncleanness.
It's on the dead man's bones, meaning our brothers and sisters that's still in the world want to get high off the weed and the fentanyl and the pills, and they're walking around like a bag of dead bones. You know what I mean? Waiting to be pulled up out of that desolate destruction that they're living in, and get pulled up into this truth, and unalive the old man, the old woman that was getting high, and become the new refined version of them. You know what I mean? Come out that furnace shiny and new like gold. You understand? Right now, we're like dead men walking in the world like a bag of bones, like it say in the scriptures. Say it, read it again, sir.
Con is to the heathen that whitewashed everything that the Bible says about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right, just like those damn devils that's on the podcast call themselves so-called debunking the Bible, whitewashing people like my nephew.
Con. For the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 27. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto white sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness.
Right. All that uncleanliness, the sleeping with whores, the sinning, the smoking, the getting high, the unaliving your own people, disrespecting and disobeying the Most High by not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. And it said, woe to the hypocrite for those so-called fake Israelite groups.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The fake synagogues and those fake Christian churches like T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar and Steve Harvey, sitting there misusing and misguiding our people to fit their agenda and line their goddamn pockets. You understand? It's sickening. And this is what these scriptures is bringing out and showing proof of. You understand? We're taught and trained to prove thy works. That was it on that, sir? Word.
The water.
The underbar. You understand? Like we gotta wake up, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We're actually living in a time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you an article, boy, y'all. Yeah. You know, we living in a time where we are enduring the wickedness of the ways of the world and of man. You understand? When we need to be enjoying and embracing the law, statutes, and commandments so we can all further embrace the Lord, thy God, and the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And embrace Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So when that time comes and he returns with those 200 million angels, we'll be on the right side of that coin. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I pray everybody understands, because you don't want to be on that wrong side of the coin. You know what I mean? When it comes to these law, statutes, and commandments, because the Lord ain't coming to play with you. I pray y'all understand. He's not coming to play. I don't think y'all grasp that concept. The scripture said he's going to have a white garment and it's going to be saturated in the blood of your unalivement, and he's going to enjoy it. He's going to have a double-edged sword, and he's going to be slinging it like Conan the Barbarian. You understand me? It's going to be like a scene out of some Japanese anime. Like, I promise you, it's not going to be pretty. Don't be those 2/3 that's going to be left down here to suffer with the heathens that they were so-called trying to seek approval of, because you won't get your just desserts. I pray y'all understand, because it's coming. We in the latter days. The time is there.
Right.
The days are fulfilled. You understand? Where we at? I sent you one article. I'm about to send you the next one, if I can. Matter of fact, I might have to just read that one myself. That's the crazy one. I don't know if you remember the class we covered about that church in Atlanta with that alphabet mafia pastor.
T.D. Jakes?
No. What's his name? Bishop Allen. He's an author and an esteemed advocate of the LGBTQ movement. You understand what I'm saying? Holding multiple titles with the government in that particular arena, and has a husband. Moment of silence for that Negro. Let me get Book of Proverbs 28:1. You know, we're gonna get down deeper down the rabbit hole in this topic.
Ready, sir?
God.
For the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
You know, these wicked bastards, they flee where no man pursueth, meaning they go run to the smoke. And it's funny that we read this precept and break it down time and time again, but I find it funny at the same time how when we're out here unaliving each other and them shots is flying, instead of police running to the scene, fleeing to the scene, they doing this. Click, click. Yeah, shots fired. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Scary asses. You know what I mean? But yet they so goddamn tough.
Right.
When it's 5-on-1. You know what I mean? And they got the knee on neck and they sit there like, stop resisting. But they're sitting there yanking his limbs and trying to choke him out. So I stop resisting. He's not resisting. His body's reacting to the harsh treatment that you're committing upon him. It's almost like a retarded reflex. Your body's gonna go through stuff, especially when you're in the midst of unaliving a brother. That's like when you unalive somebody, the human body, it takes time for the human body to go limp. Because the human brain, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes for the human brain to expire. So that means the brain is still functioning and the body's still, you know what I mean? And they be wondering how stuff be happening, like in scenes from movies when somebody gets hit up and they sitting there holding on to them and they fading out. They'll be wondering how their hand is still clutched on tight to them, like, ah. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you, I hate to show my age, but I don't know if you remember, it was a series of movies called Weekend at Bernie's. Where Bernie was their boss and he was unalived and they still took him on vacations and trips and it was just a body. He was done. He was done up. It was over. He was expired. But they made it seem like he was still alive and people was like, hey, Bernie, and he's sitting there. They got strings connected to his arms. They doing all this and he You know, in Atlanta, it was a prominent rapper that got expired, right? At his funeral, they had him fully dressed up, had the casket standing up, him in the casket, and they did like a big show. They was performing, had women twerking on the carcass and everything. And it's sad because it's wickedness of our own people,
right? And
the lies that they live,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, go y'all. When you get a chance, cue up that article, like, and let me get that precept one more time from the top.
From the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion.
The righteous is bold as lions because we stand on business in the ISUPK. We stand on these law, statutes, and commandments. We stand on principles. We stand on brotherhood. Anything we do, we stand on it.
Right.
We don't sit down to pee. We stand up. We stand upright.
Right.
Like that goddamn tree that you cut down in the forest and bring it back to decorate it with silver and gold and talk about Merry Christmas. You know, there's so much stuff I be wanting to say during class, but I be having to catch myself because I don't want to get, flagged. But, y'all damn devils, y'all some tender moist bitches. Period. That's the best way I could put it without getting in trouble. Somebody had their hand up.
I was just going to say, sir, the ISUPK, man, we stand on warnings and instructions.
Goddamn right. Correction is love.
That's right.
Last I checked, correction was love. Just the other day, my rib going to sit there and say, you know what? You've been doing a lot of correcting me lately. I don't like that. And I had to explain to her, like, if I didn't correct you, then I wouldn't love you. Why would I sit there and let you be wrong and continue to be wrong? And it's not like I'm saying it in a derogatory way. I'm saying it in a way for you to get it and understand. If I care about you, I'm gonna show you I care about you. Love is an action. Caring is an action. Even hatred is an action. Take the correction and fix it. She said, "Oh, I feel some type of way." I'm like, you know what I say to people when I say that? Don't take this personal, but take it all the way personal. Those your feelings, bitch. You fix them. She ain't had nothing to say after that. What else could she say? She's been corrected.
Right.
Checkmate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shalom. Like I don't know what else to tell her. Like life's a cold world. It's a cold world out there. I mean, what else to tell her? I mean, I'm sure y'all had moments where y'all had to go through that with y'all ribs. They come to y'all talk about, yo, why you always correcting me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't correct you, bitch, then I didn't love you. Take the correction and be all right. You'll be all right. You ain't grow up learning something was wrong, and then you get older, you find out it was wrong. Do you keep living a lie, or do you fix it? Christmas is a lie. Right. Thanksgiving is a lie. New Year's is a lie. It's all a farce. That the goddamn oppressor force-fed our elders to force-feed us the lies and the knowledge. They forced their wickedness upon us. You understand? What was that? Damn, what was that precept I was covering the other day when it was like, there's no enchantment upon Jacob? I'm trying to remember what it's crazy. I was just looking at my book. I just seen it. You know, when they say, whatever eyes the Most High open, no man could close it, right? And whatever eyes the Most High closes, no man could open, right? And the Most High can't be tempted because it's the Most High. He created everything. Who the hell think they could tempt the Most High? Okay, sir.
I think you're talking about Numbers. So Numbers
23.
Yeah, Numbers 23.
Yeah, Numbers 23. Yeah, read it.
From the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
God, there's no enchantment against Jacob. The Most High named him Israel. That brother fought with an angel and won the battle. He won the war. So how can there be an enchantment upon Jacob? Jacob stands for Israel. He stands for us. He's the progenitor of us. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Know who you come from. Know where you come from. Know your history. And maybe we can start to free ourselves of this wickedness that the people that live in the wickedness put upon us. Go ahead, sir.
Against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel.
Meaning there's no division upon Israel. As long as we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord is with us. And there's no such thing as division. Because as long as the Lord is with us, our enemies will go that way.
Right.
As long as we're serving the Lord, damn, what was that precept? When he said, if they are serving their God, if their God is with them, leave them alone. You remember. You getting seasoned. I like that. You getting seasoned. I'm starting to learn how to memorize these off the top. But that was during the point when it was at war, if I'm not mistaken, in the second Ezra, right? And that general told them, if they're serving their God and their God is with them, leave them alone. Because he knew if they messed with them, they will be brought to woe. Swift death and destruction.
I think, Slocky, if I may, I think, I don't want to, we can be sure if we want to, but for time's sake, I think it was a Chinese king or East India or
it was a Moabite.
A Moabite, yeah.
It was a Moabite at that time.
And they wanted the Moabite to curse the children of Israel. And he told them, like,
he let them know because he knew better. Because remember, he's a progenitor of Lot. And Lot was actually righteous. And it's sad. Eve got beguiled and beguiled Adam. Lot was living and following the Lord's statutes and commandments. He got beguiled by his two freaking heifer slut daughters. Because they ain't know no better. They should have asked first. You ever notice how we always fall from when it comes to a woman? Kingdoms have fell because of women. Wars are fought over that krabah. That's boxing in Hebrew for those that don't know. You know what I mean? Soon we'll be tuned in for Hebrew class, Lord allow it. You know, wars have been fought, won, and lost over that krabah. Brothers have been unalived in these streets over that krabah. Honestly, I don't know what's so special about the krabah. They all the same.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure y'all understand. Unless y'all need me to do a quick anatomy lesson and break it down. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. Some get moist, some don't, you know. Some go deep like a 40-yard pass, some don't. Some take a finger, some take a fist. Shalom. But you finished that precept, or there was anything left on that? When you get a chance, cue up that article, go yellow.
Sir.
Water. The second one I'm gonna read myself because I can't send it.
Should I finish it off, sir?
Yeah, finish it off.
Khan. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what have God wrought?
That's heavy. You know, we have to. We the one thing that you're not supposed to do is piss off the Most High. How you keep from pissing off the Most High? Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. It's just that simple. I don't like how these fake Israelite groups try to cut corners, act like they're on the same team was One West, but yet at one point they were in One West and left. Why? One nigga left because he wanted to be a family man, whatever the hell that means.
Right.
We're all family men in here. Last I checked.
Right.
We're raising women, wives, and children. Wives plural, not singular.
That's right.
So we believe in polygyny. Now, let me give a quick breakdown of that so there's no misunderstanding. Because this world we live in is wicked and people live in lies. Sisters, it's lawful for a man to have more than one wife. Not saying every brother in the UPK will have more than one wife. It's just lawful under the eyes of God to have more than one wife. You got some brothers that have none. And they're considered a eunuch. They just want to serve the Lord and serve their brothers and serve Yahushua Mashiach. And that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You got some brothers who I'll remain nameless that's content with one wife, like what's that phrase? Monogamy.
Polygamy?
No, monogamy.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's one.
They content with one rib like monogamy exists, but it really don't. But there's nothing wrong with having one rib. If a brother is content with that, Most High in Christ, shalom. But it's lawful to have more than one rib. At one point, I had 3 ribs. I felt like a pimp when his hoes left. All my bitches left. I'll be real, they all left. One. I ain't gonna get you personal. They all left. Long story short, them heifers left. You know what I'm saying? And they're all being replaced as we speak. We'll discuss that after class. Back to topic. You know, the wicked people and the lies they live. Go ahead,
Right,
sir. You had your hand up. Go ahead.
I was going to say the 3 left, but it's always going to be more.
Right.
Follow up.
Right.
Because in this scripture, Genesis chapter 2, verse 18,
Mm-hmm.
and the Lord God said, it is not good that a man should be alone.
Right. Even the Most High said, it's not good for a brother to be alone. I'm going to make you a helpmate. I got you. Go to sleep, nigga. When you wake up, you're gonna have what you was looking for. Train her up, like and give her what I give you. Give her those laws, statutes, and commandments. And then Eve got beguiled. Again, for whatever reason, even though the Most High made women, even from back then, them heifers didn't want to listen. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. I don't understand for the life of me what happened. Like, I want them to make logic sense of this. What is a man going to tell you that loves you, shows you he loves you by acting on those feelings and emotions and those words, by showing you? What is he going to tell you wrong? How is he going to steer you into woe and dismay and destruction? Make it make sense, Sway. What is he gonna say to you that's wrong? Oh, you shouldn't do that. You should do this. And then they'll sit there, argue him down. And then when they sit there with the IE ass face, talk about, oh, he was right. But they so stubborn, they hate to admit it.
Right.
They'll catch an attitude about something else and be like, whatever. You know how they do.
Okay.
But they don't want to see it. Is one thing that they know for certain, that they have to be responsible. But the number one word that women run away from that they're scared of is called accountability.
Right.
You have to take accountability for your actions.
Right.
Just like you goddamn devils, y'all wicked people that's living in the lies, and y'all got our people living in the same goddamn lie, like this is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Get them out of here. You understand what I'm saying? What the is the LGBTQ movement? What is this? How y'all take? You know what? They created the alphabet. Cool. Y'all can have that. But how in the hell the Most High created a rainbow and y'all can't even let the Lord have that? Y'all can't even let the Lord have a goddamn rainbow that y'all cannot make appear nor disappear. Y'all can't grasp it. Y'all can't grab it. You can't capture it. All you can do is see it when it appears. And then you try to lay claim to it. I'm listening to the radio this morning at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Somebody was on the radio talking about Happy Pride. I looked at the radio like, what? And this is the crazy thing. You know, February is the shortest month of the year, right? If I'm not mistaken, didn't they make the month of February Black History Month? So how, for the life of me, is February Black History Month, but now February is Pride Month? Make it make sense, Way. How? You can't even give us 28 days to educate ourselves or our people about us. And then you turn around and push the agenda and say, oh no, y'all gotta share that with the alphabet community. You gotta share that with the Transformers. I don't understand how people are sitting there upset that a transgender woman is whooping tail in the UFC right now, or in the MMA scene in general. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all pushed. This is the agenda y'all fought for. Y'all want men beating up on women legally now. Now you get what you wanted and get it because you asked for it. Y'all want women to be in sports competing with men. Y'all feel y'all underappreciated. No sweat. Go ahead and put them pads on and put that equipment on and go jump on that field with them savages. Brothers, 246 pounds of solid, chiseled muscle. Running the 4 and 3.5. You know what I'm saying? Benching like 4 some change. Benching my weight. And I'm 4 some change. You understand?
Okay.
But this is what they asked for. They asked for the wickedness. And they want to live in the damn lie. This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead, sir. When you get ready, pull that article from the Goyala.
If I may, sir, in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12, this is about that one. Yeah, Khan, this is what the Lord said. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
Say it again. Say it again.
But
Say it again. I need to chase that.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
Shut your goddamn mouth. But I say it with love, though.
Nor to usurp authority.
Meaning, don't try to take a man's position.
Right.
Do not, I repeat, do not try to steal a man's position of authority.
Right.
That is the problem. These women out here want to dress like us, want to act like us, but you can't be us. God made two people, man and then woman.
Right.
And when man and woman come together, then comes a child. And the child is going to be either a man or a woman. There is no in between. So where do you get all these classifications? Sir, I was just filling out an application on it last week, right?
Right.
Matter of fact, I wasn't even filling out an application. I was being discharged from the hospital for my back pain, right? And they asked me, are you male, female, or other? Wait, it gets deeper. I said, I'm a male, goddammit. What are you talking about? Don't I look like I was born one? Shall I? You know what I mean? She's like, I gotta ask these questions. She's like, what do you identify with? What? Is single, married, divorced, or widow? Where you get that? What do I identify with? I identify with being a goddamn man.
Right.
What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? The movement has skewed everyday society so bad to the point now, if you go to the hospital, you get admitted, right?
Right.
Even if you get fast tracked, after they run your insurance and everything, give you the treatment, give you your little shot, whatever, you know what I mean, let you marinate there for a little while before they let you turn you loose. That person gonna come with that little cart with the computer, type up some stuff, and then they're gonna ask you these questions. And they're gonna ask you, what do you identify as? Who do you identify with? You're gonna be looking at them with the askings out like, what? Go ahead, sir.
If I may,
Go ahead.
I mean,
we bringing it out.
This is so crazy.
We bringing it out
because Eve was begot, right?
Right.
Right. But here in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 14, it says, and Adam was not deceived.
Right. That part. That right there. Adam was not deceived, no.
But the woman being deceived was in the
transgression.
Right.
It was in the transgression, right. Now, where Adam messed up was he was supposed to go to the Most High, like, so, Father, I gave her the Lord's statutes commandments, and she bugging. I need another one. You understand what I'm saying? When it said Adam was not beguiled, but Eve was, that's where you know, the topic was wicked people and the lives that they live. So, water for allowing me to hold you down.
Yeah. The mother brothers is coming. They trying to find some parking. Yeah, Con, trying to find some parking out there.
Yeah, it's parking boys out
there. Yeah, that's why I think. So I told him we should always roll as least cars as possible.
Yeah, I'm fighting like 6 tickets right now.
Good night. That brother round of applause.
That's right.
Questions?
There was one in the chat. I gave it a breakdown, but if you want to give it a more seasoned breakdown, Coach Trent Baby asked for a breakdown on Ezekiel 36 and 23.
Ezekiel what?
36 and 23.
Okay, man.
Get better. I ain't even get 2 precepts.
Ezekiel.
Couple cards. Damn, I ain't get my articles.
Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord God, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes.
What did you tell her? Did you already break down? Is there wine in here or is it just
Come
strong?
on, sir. What's up? I mean, you like some strong.
Please.
Strong, please.
Okay.
That
That ice one. If not, it's fine.
Sure, grab one of them ice cups in the freezer.
Ice cups?
Wow. Just grab one.
I'll take it with you. Hey, Yash, have them do that. Have them do that, right? What did you tell his sister on Ecclesiastes? Not Ecclesiastes, Ezekiel. Ezekiel 36.
We gotta give up truck.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen.
Meaning the most high said he's gonna make his name holy again through his people. We were busy following the heathens, trying to seek their approval instead of following the Lord's statutes and commandments and got away from it. And the Lord is saying basically we're gonna correct this error and we're gonna make this right again.
Well, verse 23 is saying, right? Give it from the top up.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name.
And I will sanctify my great name. Go up a verse.
Verse 22. Oh, wait. Up 24?
Yeah.
Go back 22. Right?
Up a verse. When I say go up a verse, that means whatever verse you're reading, you go a verse before.
Verse 22. Therefore, say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord God, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen.
I do not this for your sake, O house of Israel. Why would the Lord say that? Why would the Lord say, I'm not doing this for you? Why would the Lord specify to the children of Israel, I'm not doing what I'm about to do for you?
He's doing it to correct our enemies.
Why would he say he's not doing it? That's your answer? He's doing it to correct our enemies? There is no correction for the enemies. What the Lord hath made crooked, no man can make straight. There is no correction for our enemies. Right? So why would the Lord say that? Because the Lord is saying that because he's letting Israel know that your righteousness is as a filthy rag. So all that being righteous that we're doing now, I mean, the Lord really don't care because of how we lived our life already. You understand? He really don't care, but he's caring for us. But he really doesn't care. He only cares because of his son, because of Christ.
I was going to say that too.
The only reason that the Lord forgave the children of Israel is because of his son.
That's right.
When the Lord looks down at the earth, he doesn't see Boyala and Yash and Walmar and Zayak and YAHANNA. He doesn't see that. He sees, he follows my son, he follows my son, he follows my son.
Right.
You understand? What you've done, I would never take a straw out.
That's right.
You gonna have me doing that on camera? Come on, man.
That's a lot.
Straw and straw. And martini.
It's only a man.
You understand? So the only reason, of course, the Lord said that is because we've already lived a life of filthy sin. So the Lord does not care about all of the righteousness we are doing now. Christ was the what for us? Sacrificial lamb. Christ became the sacrificial lamb for us, which is the reason why we are able to be in the truth now. It's not because you woke up one day and say, I'm going to serve the God of Israel. I'm going to follow everything in the Bible. You could have did that, and if it was without Christ, he wouldn't care. You understand?
Right.
So if Christ never dies, he never cares about anything we're doing right now. So he's saying, Israel, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this to sanctify my name. You understand?
Okay.
Meaning y'all have earned the bad things that happened to y'all.
Right.
But because I call you, I told the earth, you are my people. Right? And a man is nothing without his reputation, his honor, right? His dignity. And the Lord, and we get that from our Father, right? So he is also with his respect and with his dignity and his honor. So he calls, the whole earth knows, other than us, that blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians are the Lord's chosen people.
Right.
And he's written it in stone in what we call the Bible. So who the heck would he be if he did not glorify his name by showing how he can take drug dealers off the streets, drug addicts off the streets, strippers off the poles? If he didn't glorify his name in doing that, you know, if it's not for doing that, it wouldn't be for you. He would just let us all pass away. You understand? I'm still working on censoring myself a lot. He's still working on, he would just let all of us pass away. You understand? Oh God. So read on.
Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord God, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen.
You profaned my name, so I'm going to recoup it. You understand? I'm going to remind the heathens, because you don't want to not eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You don't want to only marry blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You don't want to not get shape-ups and things like that. So now what I'm going to do, what I have to do, is I have to show the heathen that I am real. Right. I have to show them that I am real. Because you're disobeying me and you're all destroyed and they're on top of you. So now I have to show them that I'm still a real God and a real power, and I'm still really terrible.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
So everything that the Lord is doing for us is not for our righteousness' sake. It's because of his son. Because although you must obey the Lord to get the kingdom of heaven, if his son never dies, if Christ never comes and behaves as a perfect man and still passes away for the sins of people who are not perfect, you would have no chance regardless of how good you act.
Right.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So the Lord has to glorify himself in showing the heathen that everything he said is still real. He's still terrible. All right?
That's right.
All right.
Verse 23.
Now, if I could, right, this is why the Lord, if I could, this is why he likens us to an adulterous woman. Because your woman is going to do what? She going to talk back to you in the house. She going to do this. She going to say that. She going to act belligerent. She going to do crazy things. And outside the house, if you walk in and some man taps her behind, what are you going to do? Defend her.
Come.
You understand?
Come.
You're still going to defend her, despite the fact last night she said you a piece of S man and you're a bad father to the kids and this, that, and you always want to be with them niggas. Always want to be with the brothers. Despite all of that, if you go outside and some man inappropriately gestures towards your wife, you have to defend her. You understand?
Right.
Because you already put your name on her.
Right.
The Lord already put his name on Israel.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Good.
Verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name.
And I will sanctify my great name, meaning I'm going to clean it up since you didn't want to. Yeah.
Which was profaned among the heathen.
Which was profaned among the heathen, meaning the heathen are looking at Israel and going, princes, priests and prophets, daughters of Zion, are you serious? That's what y'all want us. You want us to treat y'all like that? You want us to not incarcerate you on the highest rate the world has ever seen. You want us to not brutally assault you when we pull you over for a traffic violation. You want us to not do that. So look at you. Look at you. You're supposed to be a prince and a princess, allegedly, and look at your behaviors. You understand? Good.
Honorable Khan. Which ye have profaned in the midst of them.
Which ye have profaned in the midst of them. Good.
And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord.
The heathen shall know that I am the Lord. You understand? You profaned my name amongst the heathen, and now I'm going to cause them to know who I am. Not for you, for me. You understand?
Right, right.
Your rib was talking crazy to you last night. You go outside, somebody do that, you defending her for you.
Right, right.
You're not about to play with my possession. That's not what you about. That's what you're not about to do.
That's right.
Whatever happened in the house, whatever she said this, whatever she's talking about, I'll be with the brothers, whatever. What you're not going to do is play with what belongs to me.
Right,
right. Because you already put your name on it, right? So the Lord is saying, I put my name on Israel. Y'all took my name. You're walking around with my name. You're embarrassing my name.
Right.
And then here I am having to still recoup you so that my name isn't tarnished in the blood. You understand? Which is the importance of raising up good sons and daughters who don't go that route so that they can bear the name of our Father, of our God, in gladness, in mirth, in righteousness. You understand? They can walk around and not have to say, I've had pork before. You understand?
Right.
They can walk around and say, I've never had a white man. You understand? They can walk around and say these things if you raise them right. You understand? You don't want your righteousness to be as a filthy rag to the Lord. Right. The Lord said it is as a filthy rag because you've sinned already. Raise a child who has not sinned. You understand? Right. Was that a question? Was that the verse you had the question in? Or that was the top verse?
This was the verse.
22. You just read 22 or 23?
I'm reading 23 now.
Okay, finish 23.
And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord.
And the heathen shall know that I'm the Lord. That's the end?
Lies.
Oh, I get it.
Saith the Lord God, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes.
Okay, same thing I just said. All right. So that's the breakdown on that. Any other questions?
Your brother popped up in the chat today. Priest notes $5,000. In the building with it.
It'll knock you out there eating cheesesteaks in Houston.
I provoke the spirit. I play this.
A violation, brother. It's a violation. Any other questions?
No time, sir.
In the dunya?
No, so I gotta find it first. It's about a woman being a gather abroad. What is the gather?
Gather?
Gather. G-A-D-D. Don't take me a second to find out.
No sweat. I want to ask Ayash, what is every man supposed to have?
Help me.
I got a joke I can't crack on the internet right now. If you want one, that's fine. But, right? Paul didn't have one, so you don't have to have a helpmate. What is every man supposed to have in here? Zondervan Bible Dictionary and a Webster's Dictionary, or I would suggest any dictionary circa 2000 or earlier, because of course they changed definitions. Right? 1985, 97, 2000. These are some of the Webster years. Get those dictionaries and use those dictionaries. I remember when they changed the definition of racism. Remember when they changed it, when it used to mean preferring one's race above another, meaning that more people will be able to admit that they're racist. You'll be able to just say it like, yeah, because I do prefer being around. An Indian man will tell you, I prefer being around Indians. He'll tell you. He'll tell you, I like my biryani and my garlic naans, and I like it prepared by my people, eating amongst my people. The people at the next table, my people. Right? Go to an Indian restaurant if you think I'm lying. Right? More people will be able to be honest about that because you have Chinatown. You You have Koreatown. You have Little Italy, right? You have the Greek festival every year. People will be honest about that. But of course, in the spirit of division and confusion, the devil changed the definition in the Bible. Right? So I would tell you I get a dictionary older than 2000, but then also get a Zondervan. Don't you?
So the scriptures, Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 8.
Ecclesiasticus 26 and 8. Somebody should be pulling it right now.
I have definition. I have two definitions.
What's the sources that they're from?
Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Okay, let's go. Definition. Well, somebody give me the scripture first.
Sir. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causes great anger.
What? Not you, him, hold on. Read it from the top of the
A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causes great anger.
Mm-hmm.
And she will not cover her own shame.
All right. Mm-hmm. Now, give me gatter.
One that travels about habitually, restlessly, or with chiefly social purposes.
A social traveler. I'm gonna give y'all a big. I hope I'm not. It's not a big clue. I know it's a big clue. That should have gave y'all a big clue. Mm-hmm. What woman is this?
304. One of those girls that are rapping.
It is a 304. That's excellent. Actually, repeat it.
One of those 304s that a rapper such as Drake will fly out for a weekend.
Have sex with them, give them a working bag.
Yeah.
All right, send them back to Memphis where they came from, right?
To their man.
Yeah, to you know. Also, what profession is like? What profession can your woman do that promotes this?
Let me see if I can say it. Prostitution.
That's not a profession. That's just one. It's an actual job that I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's like it. Wait, I don't even know. What's the question? Hold on, it's like it.
A gatter is a woman who travels abroad for social purposes. Excuse me.
If I may, sir, escort.
Those aren't real jobs, right? That's what we just call whoredom. Right? That's just whoredom. The white man has made it a job, but it's whoredom.
So like a model?
Yes.
A stewardess?
Yes. A flight attendant, right? A model, a travel nurse, right? These things promote women to, it doesn't promote them to sleep around. It promotes them to go to new areas or go to other areas. You're a stewardess. You might live in Newark, but you have flights going into California, Cleveland, Texas, Florida, Dallas, Oregon, Dakota. You're all over the place. Canada, England, you're all, as a stewardess, you go wherever the hell your job takes you, and you might be home once every 2 weeks, right? They try to get you flights back to Newark occasionally, or if you live in Houston, they'll get you a flight back to Houston so you could be home for a day or two, but then you're right back on the road.
If I may, sir, just like the definition says, it's restless.
Yeah, she's restless.
It's a restless occupation.
Yeah, like you're always on the go, right? You're always here, you're always there, you're always moving, right? A travel nurse gets paid to go to Florida, and then she'll get paid to go to Atlanta, and then she'll get paid to go to Houston, and then San Francisco, right? But really, she has an apartment that she pays for in New York.
Correct.
Right? But she spends more time on the road than in her apartment. Right? That woman, read it from the top of the
Come down, sir. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger.
A drunken woman is equivalent to a gatherer abroad. Meaning, if you got a woman that loves alcohol, or When she drinks alcohol, her entire personality changes. Is the equivalent. You should have the equivalent of trust in her that you would have if your woman was a stewardess.
Right.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because what happens, all the drunk way she gets, what happens when you're not there?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
Sorry.
What happens when you're not there? Which is why girls trip is code for let's have sex with men and not have to tell anybody.
Right.
That's why stewardess and travel nurses are historically known for being great one-night stands.
Mm.
Because you never have to see them again if you don't choose to.
Right.
Right? And she can have sex with you without being branded as a hoe because nobody knows her in Cleveland. She lives in Houston. You understand?
Translation, that Mile High Club.
Yeah, she has her own Mile High Club. You understand? Read on it done yet? 1 second. Go on, y'all.
Oh no, so like I was just gonna say, and it's bad with the travel nurses because they get into it bad. They get money. So So they think already because they get money that they a boss and this and that, and they set their own schedules and they going out to every bar when they land and stuff like that.
What does that sound like?
IG model.
What is she behaving like?
Like a man. I was gonna say
Like a man.
Like a man.
Right.
She's trying to behave like a man because in the world, what would you do?
Right.
Yeah.
What would you do? Yeah. You're making a ton of money. You probably have sex with this broad over here. This broad over here. Keep her for 2 weeks. She's boring me. Go over here. Go over there. I'm gonna stay in this hotel. I'm gonna do this. They call them bad boys, right? They call them bad boys, and they promote them on television, right? These men in television shows doing this, right? They meet a girl at the bar, they sleep with her, they get up, they leave it in the morning, right? Never to see the broad again. And that behavior is something that women became accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
So your women will only be what you've shown that you like.
Right.
Right. So you like one night stands, right? We've learned to like one night stands, not keeping broads and this, that, and the third. So she became a one night stand.
Right.
Right. She became that. And when women try to become a man, what does she see you doing? You trying to get to the bag. You don't care about creating no family. You don't care about serving no God. You don't care about what type of woman you're sleeping with. You care about I'm getting to the bag, and I'm ejaculating wherever I please. You understand?
Right.
I'm getting money and I'm having sex with any woman. It doesn't matter if she's married, long-term relationship, single. It doesn't matter to me. White, black, Asian, doesn't matter to me. You understand? I'm going to have sex with her.
Right.
You understand? And when that doesn't matter to you, you start to condition women to, behave like that.
Right.
Right. Now, you're not ultimately responsible. We're not ultimately responsible for that.
Right.
But that's what happens. Right. You understand?
Right.
Which is why when you talk to a woman, what you're supposed to do, vet her.
That's right.
Are you married? I ain't married. Okay, let me rephrase that. When is the last time you had sex?
Right.
You understand? And she's going to tell you, like they all do, 9 months ago. Oh, that's conveniently a while ago. Right? Of course, it was more like 2 weeks. Right? A week.
Right.
It was more like a week ago. And she's going to tell you, it's been 7 months. It's been 7 months since you had sex. Are you sure? I'm positive. And you have to sit there and let her lie because she's going to lie.
Right.
She's going to lie. And then she's going to realize you're no nonsense. And she's either going to tell you the truth. She's going to break down and tell you the truth. Or she's going to try to string you along to the point where you know you can't trust her and you shouldn't have sex with her. You understand? Right. That's the truth of the matter. All right. Where was we at in the scripture? The gatter.
Mm-hmm. Close to 3 and she will not.
You got to read a little louder.
Okay. And she will not cover her own shame.
She will not cover her own shame, meaning there's no need for me to feel ashamed about anything I'm doing because Ohio can't label me a whore because I don't live in Ohio. You understand? Right. I don't live in Ohio. You can't label me a whore. Nobody's going to know that I slept with 17 dudes in Ohio in the past 3 years. Right. Nobody knows because I don't have an apartment here. You don't see me in the grocery store. You understand?
Right.
You don't see me here. You see me in the airport. That's it. And I'm always by the plane. You'll never see me here. You understand? I might go to the hotel. When I go to the hotel, I go to the hotel. We have sex, and I leave, and I get back on my flight, and I go back to do what I'm doing. Everybody knows. I'm a travel nurse. I'm here for 2 weeks. Right? I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Right.
And I'm going to have a lot of sex in 2 weeks. Even though my boyfriend is not here, I'm going to have a lot of sex. That is a gatter.
That's right.
A woman who travels for a social life. Right? Traveling is a part of her social life. That is a terrible woman to be a part of.
Right.
Right? And of course, this goes right in line with brothers when they tried to trick you when you said, I like a woman who's a homebody. And they tried to trick you saying, you're controlling. You're controlling. You're misogynistic. You're toxic. Yes, you are, and you should be.
Right.
Because if she's not at home, then what is she doing?
Right.
There's only a handful of things she should be doing if she's not at home. What are you at your mother? What are you at the kids' football game? What are you at the grocery store? What womanly thing are you doing that you're not in the house? You understand? There should be something womanly that she's doing when she's not in the house. But instead, she's out being a travel nurse. And you brothers allowing your rib to go get a CNA certificate, or RNA certificate, that's fine. I'd advise against the travel nurse part.
Right.
I'd advise against that. You want her to work in a medical field because 27 an hour and all types of guaranteed 40 hours. Don't even get me started on overtime. Overtime is ridiculous. Right. She'll be working 60, 65, 70 hours a week if she wants to. You understand? The hours are there if she wants it because they then have unlimited money because people will always get sick. So insurance companies are always going to be paying out. So you're always going to be paying the insurance company out of your check. So you will always have the health field. So there's 60 hours for her all the time. So I'm not telling you don't go get your CNA, don't go get your RNA license. Go get that and bring all the money home to your husband.
Right.
You understand? When you're not doing your 60 hours a day, you should be tending to the kids or doing something else womanly. You understand?
Right.
Something else womanly, right? Which goes into give your man all your money.
Right.
Go to work, get a good job, and then give your man all your money. All of it. If you made $24,000 this year, that's what you, at the end of December, you made $24,000, give him $24,000.
Right.
You understand? Every check should have went to him. If you made $169,000, he should have had $169,000 deposited in his bank account. Because he should measure all of the responsibilities and needs that you need. Mm-hmm. If you need money, you should tell him, I would like to spend this much on this. You understand?
Right.
I would like to spend $25,000 on a new car. And you're going to look at a car and go, there's nothing wrong with your car. We could use that money over here.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
We can use that money for this instead of trying to get a new car. Your car is fine. Yeah, but it's my money, so it's your money. This is yours. It's your money. Then keep your money. Many of the ISUPK confiscate checks. You understand?
Right.
We confiscate checks. When a check comes in, if she made $1,000 and she gave you $960, what does that make her? A sneaky broad, because where the rest of the money at?
Right.
Where's the $40 at? You understand? Now, of course, every household is different. If you trust your wife to manage her money and she's going to do this with it and do that with it, then fine. Absolutely fine. But I find it very, very difficult to raise a good secretary of a wife. You understand? So before you go trusting her with every willy-nilly financial decision, you should absolutely vet her.
Right.
You understand? Like when you're talking to a woman, you understand that I'm not telling you to go ask her what her favorite color is. Because we don't swear. I can say Scouts on her. I don't know my wife's favorite color. I don't know her favorite food. I don't. She can have. I don't. You understand? I don't know if it's pink. I don't know if it's blue. I don't know if it's purple. I have no clue what it is. I don't care. You understand?
That's right.
I don't care. You know the things that I care about? If I tell you, give me your whole damn check, how are you going to react? That's what I care about. Knowing your favorite color is blue is going to do what for my nation people?
Right.
What is that going to do? Help me buy you a shirt as a gift? I mean, I don't care about that. You understand?
Right.
There's more important things than knowing your wife's favorite color, her favorite wine, her favorite alcohol, her favorite TV show, what she like to do on Friday night when she get off. No, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. You understand?
Right.
Would you like a woman to be completely under your thumb? We
That's
confiscate checks. You understand? That's what we do. It's for her benefit too. Because if not for you, her closet would be Gucci down.
Right.
And at 65 years old, she's gonna have nothing.
Right.
You understand? Yeah.
So
Right.
some Koreans kids to be like you.
Good night. Like it's
Right.
some Korean's child, right? Somebody on Canal Street getting rich because your wife has no discretion on how she spends her money.
Right.
You understand? Somebody else, somebody tell me if y'all remember this. The pocketbook parties in the hood. The women used to have pocketbook parties in the hood. Where one woman's house would be the gathering house. A man who sells knockoff pocketbooks comes through with the knockoff pocketbooks, lays them things out on the table, bow! And every woman in there, in my experience, was a single mother. You were spending $145 on a knockoff Chanel bag. Because if your husband was there, he'd have said, yeah, I'm going to this pocketbook party. The hell is that? Well, it's knockoff bags, and instead of paying $400, I pay $145.
Right.
Why don't you buy that nice leather bag? Remember I tried to get that for you from Target for $60, and you said ew because it's from Target, but you gotta go get a knockoff Chanel bag.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that. You're not going.
Right.
So you an idiot? Done.
The handle gonna break on after
The hands were going. Target was about to give you a real leather bag for $60, but because it didn't have two backward C's on the goddamn bag, you said, nah.
Right.
No. You understand?
Right.
I remember those pocketbook parties. I remember every woman in that living room going broke. I remember it. I ain't got enough for that. You know, I got to pay rent. I got to do this. I got to do that. I'm walking through the living room, taking my bike outside, and I'm going back in my room. I'm coming in for water, putting Kool-Aid in the cup. I'm seeing the whole damn process. I remember the dude just sitting there looking all types of like a snake oil salesman. You understand? Like a snake. What's Bruh name from Martin? What was Tracy Morgan name on Martin? Hustle Man. Looking like a Hustle Man in my living room. I had a Hustle Man in my living room selling 8 single mothers knockoff pocketbooks. Well, a man would have told you $145, spend $60 at Target, and you got $85 in your pocket. You understand? You take the kids to the movies or something like that, and you can wear your nice little pocketbook when you go to the movies. A man will be able to deduce that situation. Right. A woman, of course, is going to tell you, I did my 60 hours. This is my money. I'm not going to pocketbook. And that's why you'll never have a man worth any substance.
Right.
That's why you'll never have a man. You'll be a gatter your whole life. You'll travel around and suck rod until the day you die.
Right.
So the day you die, you're going to suck rod, and you'll never have a man take you serious because you're a joke. You think your check amounts up to his protection, and it doesn't.
Right.
You think a check amounts up to, and here's what's so excellent about it. The Lord made it so that if she is married, she has zero path to the Lord other than you.
Right.
Zero path. She cannot disrespect you and find God.
Right.
You understand? Like she cannot call you an ancient Negro and find God.
Right.
Right.
Please, I understand that. When you argue, next time you argue with this broad, I understand this. Next time we argue, you an ancient. Without me, you have zero chance of reaching God. Zero.
Right.
I mean, so how useless am I? Somebody bust through that goddamn door right now. I don't know how how useless am I? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
How useless am I when you really need a man? You
Right.
understand? You really need him. Because if not for all this civilization, which is why, if the internet crashed right now, she'll realize how much she needs you.
Damn right.
How much she needs you.
Damn
Was it Texas? It was Texas during COVID, where the police was overwhelmed because people would not come to work. There was multiple states. And they said, if you have an emergency, call like 211 or something like that. Nigga, what happened to 911? What happened? I can't call the actual police. Somebody's banging on my window with a 5-inch barrel, and you saying I can't call 911, and you're panicking because it's only you in the house.
Right.
You and children, because you ran him out of his house.
Right.
You understand? If he was at another woman's house, you couldn't pick up the phone and call him because you told him you's an ain't for having multiple wives. Don't come back.
Right.
You said don't come back, and then you click the block button on him. So he couldn't call to check up on you if he wanted to. You understand?
Right.
And when the government starts telling you that you can't call 911 again because it happened, when they say it again, you're going to remember this class and you're going to go, man, that black coat on YouTube, he said something about get my checkup. He said something about I'm supposed to get, and you're going to be calling that man line and he going to have you blocked. You understand?
Right.
He laid up with his feet up.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
He is laid up with a feet up with an assault rifle on the side of his recliner.
Right.
You understand? Cleaning a firing pin inside his gun. You understand?
Right.
And you're distressed because you heard something go boo in the night. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't be a gatter.
Right.
You understand? Don't be a gatter because you're not even happy doing that. You're 40 years old trying to argue with people like me on the internet about how you are happy. You're arguing with the ISUPK on the internet about how happy you are being 40 and single, and you're not. You're not happy. You're miserable. You understand?
Right.
Which is why you're on the internet arguing, because happily married women are not on the internet.
Right.
And if they are, they're not arguing. They're posting recipes. You understand?
Right.
And pictures of their children and their husband. But you post another picture in your nurse outfit. That fits you. Somebody had their hand up?
Go yell. It's like it, sir. Nowadays, sisters they protect it because they own guns now.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Your weapon will not protect you. If somebody has, what happens if I got a bigger weapon?
Right.
You understand? They must not see what goes down in the ghetto every day, because what happens when you have a wonderful 10-bullet, freshly cleaned 9mm weapon ready to fire, it's ready to go.
Right.
And I'm at your door with a switch.
Right.
Right. What you gonna get 2 off?
Right.
1. I might not even let you get your finger on your trigger.
Right.
Right.
It might just all rip right through your door. So like, I'm not gonna do anything to nobody, right? Somebody is.
Right.
There's criminals out there who see you leave your house all the time, and no man ever goes in your door.
Right.
That's interesting. You know, he sees 7 men cycle in and out.
Right.
He was in there. Is he gonna keep going in there? Well, he never came back. Who is? Was she with him? Maybe that was her brother. Well, he never came back. Okay. Watching all your Amazon packages go in and out your house.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
There's some brothers who treat being a criminal like a full-time job.
That's right.
This is a full-time job. I'm
Right.
watching this house. You understand? I'm watching it. I'm looking at it. It's another package. That's a big one. They got fragile on it. I haven't seen a man consistently go in and out that house in 8 months. She's getting robbed tomorrow night.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
She's getting robbed tomorrow night, and you're going to think your little pew-pew is going to do something until they walk in there with a sawed-off. You must not understand how the world really works because you're so protected.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
The devil has told you you don't need nigger men.
Right.
You don't need a husband because you have the devil. The devil is here for you. Don't worry. WIC, food stamps, and baby formula.
Right.
We got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No problem. Go be a gatter. You understand? This is also women who go to parties.
Right.
If a woman goes to a party with, who we going to? Oh, we just going to the new club that opened up in Patterson. Club? Why you going to a club? Oh, we just going to that spot in Elizabeth everybody was talking about. Elizabeth? How you know everybody talking about it? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, we just going to this lounge, this hookah lounge. Hookah lounge. She travels, and she's very social when she travels.
Right.
You understand? She looks at brothers when she in there, you at home playing 2K with that blunt in your mouth, brother. She look at iron brothers, thinking who she gonna set it on tonight, because it ain't you.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
Your best bet is to come inside the ISUPK and stop being a damn sucker.
Right.
That's the best bet. Confiscate the check. When you vet the woman, confiscate it. If she work at McDonald's, confiscate it. You understand?
Right.
Confiscate it. I mean it. Now you do it with wisdom. Maybe a check was $500. Maybe you only confiscate $150 this time. You know, you tell her any major purchases she runs by you. You understand? Yeah,
Right.
you can go get your coat, man. Sure. Don't go buy no bag. You understand? Y'all think I'm playing? I'm not.
Right.
I'm not. Your woman will spend all of your money.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And if your money isn't joint, she's going to take her money and spend all of it. You understand?
Right.
First thing let me tell you what a bad woman is going to do. A bad woman is going to look at you and say, give me your money. You're going to go, hell no. You make money, right? She's going, you know what? I do make money. She's going to take her money and spend it all. And then she's going to come back to you like, I need money. Vet these women before you talk to them. All right?
Come.
Was there a second part to that thing? Was you done with that verse?
Come, sir. If I could.
Yeah, good.
Verse 9. Anybody have it?
You all should have it. Everybody should have what Daniel's reading on. Everybody should have it. What is it? Ecclesiasticus what? 28 and 6?
26 and 8.
26 and 8.
What's 26 and 9? I got some.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 9.
Okay.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Oh, yeah. Daniel on the roll today. You want me to break that down?
Come, sir. Just
Oh, you know. Read it again.
come.
I don't think y'all heard it, Daniel. Yeah, Mama saw read it if I could. Mama saw read it.
Come, sir. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Daniel, they was thinking that I was playing when I was saying I could look at you and tell. You's a hoe.
Right.
You a hoe. Your haughty looks. I look at you, I'm walking down the street and I go,
Right.
I get close and I go, I get a little bit close and I go, hell no.
Right.
And she not ugly.
Right.
She not ugly. You understand?
Right.
Yash?
How we used to say in the world, isn't that like a Monet? It looks good from the far. It's like to get, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you look at the painting from the far, it looks
Yeah,
gorgeous. But then it's like the closer you get, you start to see it just a little bit better.
This is
You like,
a little bit. This is a little bit different, though. This is a little bit different because we're not talking about physical looks.
right.
She can be bad,
Right.
but do you have the ability to look at her and determine she's terrible for your life? Right. She might have the whole package. She might be Coca-Cola bottle shape, and I'm talking about the two parts of the bottle that you need is appropriate. I'm talking about it's black owl and it's black owl, right? And she keep herself in good condition.
right.
And she looking like everything you ever wanted in life.
Right.
That's what you wanted since you were 17 years old. You looking at her, you like, bingo, found her. And she's a whore.
Right.
Do you understand?
Con, sir.
She's a whore.
Con.
The haughty looks and eyelashes. You understand that? Read the eyelash part out.
Con, sir.
Right.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Those damn eyes. But when you look at there's a certain way that whores do their makeup.
Right.
It just is.
Right.
There's a certain attire that whores wear. It's a certain way they present themselves to where brothers might get caught up because they saying to themselves, I could change her. Right. Everybody need a chance. Everybody need a chance. We don't determine who come and serve the Lord, sir. Everybody need a chance. I'm playing my part, sir. You're not playing your part up. She's going to ruin your life. That's right.
So I've been in that situation before. I see some harlot, man, and she had that makeup looking real goddamn good. And I looked at her and I said, I said, man, I gotta call for counsel. I had to get counsel 5 times. I had to call five different people and got the same goddamn answer.
She put that potion on her face and had Mama Saw perplexed. Had Mama Saw perplexed. She's pretending to be everything you want.
Right.
And she gonna get you in that bed, and she might even do wonders in the bed. She might even do wonders. You here like this is everything I ever wanted. You are like a kid in the candy store at this point. You just don't see this going wrong. You eating all the candy, you putting all the Twizzlers in your mouth. You just don't understand. You got jawbreakers and you got Jolly Ranchers and you got everything. You got now and laters and you got Sour Patches. You got everything. It's load up time. And your stomach started. And your teeth started. And then your teeth coming out. You understand?
Con animal con.
You understand?
Con animal con.
Okay, no sweat. No
Sir,
sweat.
if I may,
Go ahead.
can I bring out a scripture?
Yeah,
Correct me
good.
if I'm wrong, sir. Revelation chapter 2, verse 20.
Good.
Notwithstanding,
I'm about to pull that later, actually. I believe. Read it real quick.
From the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 20. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, calling herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication.
Stop. Like these women are like when they want to learn about the Bible, that's nice. The women who are going to stay by you are with you because you are the man that you are.
Right.
Not because she understands Timothy.
Right.
You understand? Her understanding Timothy, can she if she wants? If she asks you for a breakdown or she asks somebody who's teaching for a breakdown? Absolutely. Why she gonna stay with you? She gonna stay with you because she know Timothy? She don't give a damn about Timothy.
Right.
She cares about the man that you are. Not Timothy, not Isaiah, not Ezekiel, not Genesis, none of it. You understand?
Right.
She don't give a damn about any of that. She cares about how you behave.
Right.
Which is why you confiscate her check. Do you understand?
Right.
That's why. You show her how you behave. Show her. Wear everything about your culture proudly. You understand? Don't hide from when you got multiple ribs. Tell her, hey man, I'm going to have multiple ribs.
Damn right.
Matter of fact, right now I got 3. You're number 4. All right? All right. Wear it proudly. Hey, I confiscate check. I need a stipend. Every week you get paid, weekly or bi-weekly. Okay, bi-weekly. I need $300 when you get paid.
Right.
If that's how you want to roll. You understand? You wear it proudly on your chest. I don't hide nothing from these women because they damn sure are hiding things from you. So you keep it a buck straight up front. You understand?
Yeah.
Keep it a buck straight up front. I don't like whores. You can't eat shrimp. Your friend is a slut. Your mother's a slut.
Right.
I don't like none of your family. I serve God. I follow every word Commander General YAHANNA say. I'm probably going to be with my brothers more than I'm with you. You These are all true things. All of these things are true. Do you have a problem with anything I just said? No sweat. It was nice talking to you.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
Because the woman who is for you is going to hear you say everything that you say about your culture and your God and your leader and your brothers, and she's going to say, Connor won't come. You understand?
Right.
She's going to say, well, wherever my place is, I'm happy to take it.
Right.
And I know y'all think I'm lying because women don't do that.
Right. Right.
But there are women who do that.
That's
Yeah, right.
They do. They absolutely do. It's just not the ones you got right now.
Right.
So if the ones you got right now are doing something contrary to what I just said, get new ones who do what I just said.
Right.
Come.
Right. And that whole Jezebel, of course, I'm not going to the rest of the food and all that. I'm not going to the rest of that. Yeah, you suffer her to teach. Right? You suffer her to talk. You suffer this woman when you really should leave whores sexless.
Right.
You understand?
Come.
Women should be able to have sex with one man their entire life. If he don't die, you are with one man for your entire life. You understand?
Right.
Your entire life. And if you say, I'm going to leave him, I'm going to find something better because the devil told me I can do whatever the hell I want. You understand? I can break up a home. I can break up my home, and the devil was going to give me everything I want. Right? She should never be able to get another man.
Right.
She should roam the land manless. You understand? People should look at her with disgust, like she needs a damn exorcism. You understand?
Right.
Don't look at single mothers and say, I'm eating all your kids' fruit snacks. No. You should be looking at her, of course, we're under Christ, and you don't get with a single mother, that's your choice. I'm just trying to help y'all make informed decisions.
Right.
Salakia. Do what you please. Salakia. As long as it's lawful. However, you should absolutely seek a woman who is not going to be going back and forth with her baby father in the middle of the night when you're in the shower.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Come.
What are you going to do when you wake up and she texted him? Oh, what's about the kids? And you damn they don't have a leg to stand on because you don't know if it's about the kids or not. All right, let me see the text. You don't trust me? No, I don't trust you. Well, you see the call log, and it says 24-minute call. What are you doing? It's about the kids. You have no proof, no way to prove anything. You understand? It's just a headache. It's just a headache. I'm done talking about this, though. Anything else?
I have the scripture, so it's like,
Break it down.
You can break it down.
Oh, we have a question. All right, come on. No, so you got a question, too?
Yeah, I got a question, too.
All right, hold your question. Go ahead, all again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 12.
Go ahead.
How think ye if a man have 100 sheep and one of them be gone astray? Doeth he not leave the 99 and goeth into the mountains and seeketh that which is gone astray?
You want to break down?
So I kind of already, because I think we talked about this already. But it's
If a brother leaves the school, brother leaves or is kicked out of school, that brother comes back, you rejoice.
Right.
You go, meaning we're all here. Like all of us are the 99 sheep. So we're the 99 sheep. A brother who is not in the school right now is the one sheep.
Right.
Who we go out to find. You understand?
Right.
Because you are, okay, put it like this, right? To the Lord, you are the sheep. Right? To the people, you are the shepherd. You understand? To the Lord, you are the sheep that has to be gathered.
Right.
To the people, we are the shepherd gathering the sheep. You understand?
Okay.
We go out and go get them. You understand? When you fish one brother, all right, it's wild. You're solid. You answer all his calls and you're doing this and you're doing that. It's wild. All right, cool. You have to go fish more. Because for every 99 sheep that is here, there's still more sheep outside. You understand? As long as there's a lost sheep, you have to do this job.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So as long as one sheep is not with the flock, we're doing this. That's why there won't be camp in the kingdom, because the sheep will be together.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
There won't be camps and speakings in the kingdom because we'll be in our kingdom.
Right.
There is no oppressor to talk against. He'll be stomped on already. You understand?
Right.
But for right now, we have to go and get sheep because there's always a sheep to be had until Christ comes back.
Right. Come.
All right? Yeah.
Yeah, Khan. So this Proverbs, the 7th chapter. I got a question. I know everything except this one, Proverbs 7:22. But I mean, when it's talking about this harlot, when it says he go after her straight away, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, as a fool to the correction of the
You
stocks.
said you had a question.
Yeah.
What's your question?
And my question is, sir, what's that breakdown about when it's talking about the correction to the stocks?
Read it again.
Khan. He goeth after her straightway, Salaki. He goes after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. You need the Zondervan Bible Dictionary to understand which stocks is being used there. That's why y'all supposed to have it. I might be able to help y'all right quick. Now I know I'm taking it back on y'all a little bit because this is what I was told when I came into the school. Maybe I have said this in the past. I ain't gonna say I haven't said it. But look, Akim, it's very important. I like crushing people. I don't like losing. So I like understanding everything. See what I'm saying? I don't like losing. I like crushing people. So, I'm going to pull it up right now. Mm-hmm.
Stocks is jail.
Yes, you might be right, actually. Give me 1 second. As a fool, read again.
Khan, sir. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
The stock is an anklet. The stock is an anklet. The correction of the stocks, of course, they're shackled at the ankles in the jails.
Okay.
So it's an anklet. A stock, in this sense, for this right here, is saying anklet. The correction of the anklets. You understand? Meaning, it's like I want to use that. It's gonna give something away. It's like if everybody wearing a green jacket. Like, yo, go with the green guys. Go with the green guys. Are they green guys? No. They all got green on, so you're calling them, that's the green guys. Are these the people in their anklets? No. But they all got anklets on, so these are the anklets right here. The correction of the anklets. You understand? So you're following her like a fool to your death or to your imprisonment.
Damn.
You understand? What is that imprisonment? You're done your round of applause. It's child support. It's child support. Which I like. Let me tell you a little something. Don't sign the birth certificate. Don't sign it. Do not tell the devil that this is yours. I know that sounds crazy. But don't claim a child. Claim your child. Between you and that woman, claim the child. Between you and your God, you're claiming that child. The Father, God knows. The Lord knows that that child shot out of you. You understand? The devil don't need to know. Because at any moment she start feeling herself. It could be 15 years down the line. 15 years down the line, she can start feeling herself. That kid could be 11 years old. And she say, you know what? I'm tired of this Israelite garbage.
Facts.
You thought she was solid. It was 11 years, you know. Child 11 years, you the middle of 15 years. Thought she was solid. And now you paying child support from 11 up to 18. You understand?
Right.
Don't do it.
Come.
You understand? Don't sign it. Ain't no proof that that's yours. It ain't mine. I don't know who the hell this woman is. She's crazy. I don't know her. So I'm giving too much sauce out on the internet. So go ahead. Go ahead.
So in that situation, can she still put like your last name on the child?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. And when the judge says, but he got your last name, I don't know who she was sleeping with, but she must have given my last name.
Right.
You understand?
Oh, God.
I don't know her.
That's right.
I don't know it like that. We did a little thing back down. I don't know. Matter of fact, I forgot all about it. I got amnesia. You understand? Don't get in prison because she had on these wonderful leggings. It was just a jello-ing. It was just a jello in the leggings. Just moving. You said, I just need a taste of the jello. I just need a little bit. I don't got a little bit of the jello. You went and got you some jello. Out. And you're in jail now. You understand? You're in prison now. You understand?
Right.
You're in prison now, right? Or worse. You understand?
Gosh,
What is the when it says when it says slaughter of the ox? What is that talking about? What is that talking about?
Slaughter the ox. Ox to the slaughter. You want to die.
What is that talking about?
You want to say disease?
She gonna pull you straight out the truth.
Right.
When you come in here, you become a living what? You're a living corpse. You are a corpse. You understand?
Right.
And like it says in Ezekiel, first you got a little bit of tissue on you, then you got a little bit of muscle on you, then you got a little bit of blood in you, then you got a little bit of flesh on you, then your eyes came, you became alive. She's going to take you back to the first state.
Right.
You understand? She's going to do that to you. Don't do it. You
Right.
understand? Of course, it can be literal as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with the wrong broad, you will literally be alive.
I
Right.
said if I could, I hit it again in the scripture.
Read it again.
Come. He go after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter.
He go after her straightway, as an ox to the slaughter. I mean, he ain't looking left, he ain't looking right. All I see is that butt. That's all I see, Salakia, is that behind. All I see is that behind, and I'm walking. I'm walking. All the things you learned in class is just on the left and the right side. And you like, hey, yo! And you going to all that and you're ruining your life.
Right.
You know who brought that out? You did?
They come.
Okay. Any more questions? That's right. Real quick, give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 22. I'm going to talk a lot of smack about the little hats and the wild men.
Slack is Ecclesiastes.
10 and 22.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 22. Or Akim, or Iwadium, or Akim have it? No calm.
Excuse me. Second Ezra, chapter 10, verse 22. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me. I have no mercy for the little hats. Zero. Who's the little hats?
Yeah.
I have no mercy for the people who run this earth. Who runs this earth? I have no mercy for the people who run Hollywood. Who runs Hollywood? I have no mercy for the people who run the Diamond District. Who runs the Diamond District? I have no mercy for the people who created a false state of Yasharala.
Right.
I have none. You see what I did there? Jump in and out that language so they can't flag us. I have no mercy for those people. You understand? I have zero mercy for those people, and you shouldn't either. You should not either. The world is crying and bemoaning for these little hats. Or maybe the other half of us are crying and moaning for the rock worshipers. Meanwhile, we still have heroin and crack and fentanyl and gangs and everything the hell else going on.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Right.
You still got all that going on in our neighborhoods, but you're posting on Instagram and on social media and in your day-to-day life for someone else, and it disgusts me.
Right.
It pisses me off because you do not give money to the homeless person under the bridge that you ride past and shakes his cup, but you are putting on social media support Palestine. It pisses me off. Something terrible. You do not care about your local heroin addict, but you are saying, I stand with the little hats. It is pissing me off. Please read what we're going to read to you, right? We're going to read something to you about what the little hats did. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible about something the little hats did. While you're crying and moaning to them. Matter of fact, I got something else. Give me, okay, you read that. I'm going to pull that on my own. I'm going to give it to somebody. Read what you got.
It's the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 10, verse 22. Our psaltery is laid on the ground. Our song is put to silence. Our rejoicing is at an end. The light of our candlestick is put out. The ark of our covenant is spoiled.
The light of our candlestick is put out. What is that talking about? We can't celebrate Hanukkah no more.
Right.
Somebody done took Hanukkah. I wonder who the hell took Hanukkah. Who took that? I wonder. There's only one other people, because when my dark-skinned self go to celebrating some holy day that I'll be celebrating, well, I put up 7 candles on this device that's meant to hold 7 candles.
Right.
And I talk about what happened and why we celebrate this. The world doesn't agree that my dark-skinned self should be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. That's not right. You're appropriating somebody else's culture. You don't like when they wear braids. How dare you call yourself the chosen people of God? How dare you? Well, the Bible says what? Read it again.
The ark of our covenant is spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Our holy things are defiled.
Go up a little bit. Like I said, read it again.
Oh, okay. Calm. Our psaltery is laid on the ground. Our song is put to silence.
Our song is put to silence. It's put to silence. Read on. You can't sing no more. You can't sing about how you love the Lord no more. You understand?
Right.
All the brothers in the UPK making music better than Little Yachty.
Facts.
And all of these weirdos putting out better music, but they don't want that on the radio.
Facts.
God forbid you and Captain Nicard on Power 105.1.
Right.
God forbid that.
Right.
That has to be forbidden in America because you cannot hear a black man saying, I'm bred for warfare.
Right.
And it not be directed towards a Crip or a Blood or a GD or a BD. You understand? Or read on.
Calm. Our rejoicing is at an end.
Our rejoicing is at an end. It's over. We cannot rejoice anymore. This is over. It's all over. Now we have to do Christmas. Y'all just celebrated that nasty. And then we did New Year's. Woo, new year, new me. It is going to take you 3 weeks to realize that you're lying. You're a liar. You're still a thief, a criminal. You're still a whore. You're never going to stick to anything. You're never going to become a better person. Never. You're a terrible damn person, and you'll always be a terrible damn person because you got the audacity to live in Newark and say, Free Palestine. You're disgusting. You're nasty. You're nasty. It's the most disgusting thing in the world. While 2 other races of people are fighting, you're here amongst our heroin-laced people saying, free them.
Right.
Free them.
Right.
What about free that brother that crack got a hold of? Free him from the holds of crack. Crack got him in prison. Heroin has people in prison. Fentanyl is dropping people. You understand? Dropping people, has them caught in a web that they cannot get out of but you saying free them. They're all the way across the damn Atlantic. You've never seen one of them. You watch the news, and the damn Fox News moves their heart so much. CNN moved their damn heart so much. They on the internet saying, free Palestine. I didn't forgive y'all for putting Ukraine on your shirts. Still. I've never forgiven y'all for putting that blue and yellow and walking around with that on your shirt and putting that in your front lawn and putting it in your bios. I still ain't forgive you for that. But you doubled down and said free Palestine and free Israel. Who gives a damn about anybody outside of where we live at?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Black people too nice. We too damn nice, man. We love everybody. We forgive everybody except us.
That's right.
Right.
Can't forgive ourselves. Can't forgive our uncles. Can't forgive our aunties. Can't forgive the stranger who's black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Can't forgive your neighbor. Can't do none of that. Me and Adunya almost slapped the hell out of one of his white neighbors. Almost slapped it. He's white too. He's white. It was controversy as to whether or not this is a brother. So restraint was used.
Right.
Get the hell out of our neighborhoods.
Right.
Go over there. You love him so much. Go over there. You understand?
That's right.
Go there. Go live up in what's that damn town? Go live in Saddlebrook.
Right.
Go live in Chatham and Summit. Go live in a bubble amongst yourself and remove yourself from being amongst the people who you hate so damn much.
Right.
You understand? They move into the ghetto because the houses are cheap. The houses are cheap because we all hooked on heroin that your government gave us. And then you come and take advantage of it.
Right.
Oh, no, it's sadly, look, it's $177,000. I have half of that in the bank right now. We can really just go to the bank, get the loan, and then.
Right.
You know, in their neighborhoods, it's $500,000 for that same house because that neighborhood is not laden with crack. You understand?
Right.
There's not drive-bys in that neighborhood. Right. You can't go down the street and get a eighth off the corner. You understand?
Right.
You can't do that in their neighborhoods. You do that in our neighborhoods. So the prices is low because nobody wants to be here.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Nobody wants to be here. And because nobody wants to be here, we've developed self-hate. So we said, I gotta love somebody. And CNN said, well, look, love them.
Right.
And you said, I love them.
Right.
I love them. What y'all are doing over there is wrong. I would challenge any black person that feels any type of way with Israel or with Palestine to tell me what started the conflict, please.
Right.
Please. Off the top of your head, please. And y'all gonna watch this back, and y'all gonna do your information research, and y'all gonna hop in the comment section and go, it actually started because, like the nerd. But in reality, you have no idea right now what started that conflict and why you support either side.
Okay.
Either side.
Okay.
You're ignorant to it, but you love them because the news said love them.
Okay.
Go ahead. Whoever was reading, go ahead.
Oh, Khan. The ark of our covenant is spoiled. Our holy things are defiled. And the name.
Real quick, what's the king name? Excuse me. What was the king's right hand name during the time of Ezra? He was an Amalekite. Hammond. Give me Hammond in Ezra. It's too much. I don't have enough time. I'm gonna paraphrase it. It's like I'm gonna paraphrase it. If I could pull it, I would pull it. It's 9:10, and I would have y'all here until 9:45 at least. Hammond was second to King Xerxes during Ezra's reign as queen.
Right.
Ezra was queen next to a heathen man. She was a slave and had no choice. He could wife whoever the hell he chose. You understand?
Right.
So she had no choice. She was led by her uncle Mordecai. Her uncle Mordecai, being an Israelite man, said, we can use you to free our people. A little bit of wisdom on Mordecai's part. We start gaining favor with the king through Ezra, right? She became his most beloved wife out of all his wives. And Vashti lost the crown, and it was given to Ezra. And Haman conspired to kill all of us, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He conspired to take us all out the goddamn game. And through Mordecai's wisdom, through a black man's wisdom, we got King Xerxes to change his mind. And he said, is it true that people are seeking to destroy my queen's people? And the queen said, yes, it's true. And then what did he say? He said, whoever sought to destroy you, destroy them. And let it be written by the king and sealed with my official seal. And she said, oh, thank you, my king. Oh, thank you. And word got back to Mordecai, and we picked up the sword and went abroad, destroying. Do you understand? The enemies of us got destroyed.
Right.
And Haman was an Amalekite. And guess what happened to him? Guess what happened to the little hat man? Little hat man got hung and cut. Hung and cut at the neck. Him and his sons. That's what happened to Little Hat and his sons. You understand? All for trying to come at the people of Israel.
Right.
That's what happened. You were supposed to care about your people so much. Mordecai would go in front of that goddamn gate all the time and sit there in front of the gate. And the guards would be looking at him like, what the hell are you sitting in front of the gate? He's just sitting there in front of the gate, knowing that he has to be close as possible to Ezra to make sure that things go the way they are supposed to go. And he was a slave.
Right.
He was a slave during this time in a Persian kingdom.
Right.
You understand? In a Persian kingdom, he didn't look over and say, oh no, Italians, he has y'all enslaved as well? Oh no. Oh, it's so terrible. Free Italy, free Italy, free Italy. Mordecai said, damn Italy. Who gives a damn about Italy? We're oppressed.
Right.
The whole plan was centered around us. Meanwhile, you have suckers and suckettes putting Ukraine and Israel and Palestine in a damn bio, but I don't see nothing about hashtag free Nork, hashtag save Nork, hashtag free the black people. I don't see anything related to that. I don't see hashtag black and brown unite. I don't see any of it. It's only the ISUPK doing that because we have the spirit of Mordecai. You understand? It's only us doing that. Only us. It's a damn shame. And that's what happened to those little hats. That's what happened to them. And when we were going to go destroy them ultimately, of course, we withheld. We went up, we ran up from the sword and said, And they said, wait. We'll become Jews. And we said, all right. You understand? We said, all right. Like, because we wanted more punishment. We just couldn't wait till a couple hundred years later, the situation repeated itself. We just couldn't wait. We wanted more punishment. And we let them live. And that is the beginning of the little hats.
Right.
Do you understand? That's the beginning of the little hats. And when we ran out of Jerusalem, somebody, I don't know who this could have been. Somebody went into Jerusalem. When we ran out of Jerusalem into the west parts of Africa.
Right.
I wonder who that was. It was Roman people chasing us. Oh, maybe I'm overreaching. Maybe I'm reaching, right? Maybe I'm reaching. Yeah, I'm reaching. Maybe the fact that you had to create a state because you were not recognized as the people who were originally there. Maybe I think I'm reaching, right? I'm reaching. I'm too far. We're going to get canceled. I'm making things up. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Don't believe me. It's a conspiracy. What you need to do is clean the heroin out of our communities. You understand? That's what we need to do. We need to clean the heroin out of our communities. Get the women out of the... Stop. You still like we're still having sex with whores. You understand? Like we're still having sex with whores. We still have people on the corner sniffing and shooting up. Do you understand that? In Philly, they putting a chemical, it's like a glue chemical to their nose, and they sniffing it. It's like, you ever seen a tube of coke, done you? It's like a tube of coke. And they put it to their nose and they sniffing it and getting high off it. And they doing it on camera. Like, it's not in the cut. It's not secret. It's not you catch them laid out, the needle in their arm, like, you was getting high. It's on camera and in music videos. We gonna huff these chemicals. This is wonderful. This is good. This is good. It's disgusting. You understand? It's disgusting and it's weak. We're doing that, but we have all the time and energy and love left for Palestine and Ukraine and Israel. And tomorrow it'll be somebody else. You understand? Right. It'll be somebody else tomorrow that you're supposed to love. Because loving yourself is against the law. Here. You understand? Okay. To love yourself is against the American ideal. Black people are not allowed to congregate together and create standalone cities and be separate from other people. But Koreans do it. In general, Chinese people do it. Greek people do it. Italians do it. You understand? Portuguese do it. You understand? Africans do it. Indians do it. Everybody can have their own togetherness, but us. We do it. We got to get bombed and the whole town got to be destroyed. Because it's a weapon of war. Black men and women loving one another is like a weapon of mass destruction. You understand? The world will blow up. Literally. The world will literally blow up, and the people who's on top after the smoke clear is going to be on the bottom. And you, who was upholding all of the society, is going to be on top, standing on their backs. That's why you're not allowed to love each other. Do not put that in your bio no more. It's disgusting me, and it's getting on my goddamn nerves. Finish that verse.
And the name that is called upon us is almost profane.
And the name that is called upon us is almost profane. It's almost nasty. Just imagine calling yourself. I don't even want to say that. Like you almost don't want to say, I'm a Jew. You almost don't want to say it because it's like people will look at you and go, wow. Because they circumcise their babies with their mouth. They move in lanes that's not theirs. And they push all types of foul and criminal things on everybody else. They start Hollywood and make everybody else look like a criminal. And they just, not to be seen. You understand? They ruin societies. What's this damn cat name? I think the prime minister got on the goddamn television talking about we've been kicked out of 53 countries. However the hell they talk. And he's looking for sympathy. Like, we've been kicked out of so many countries. All we want to do is have Israel. And, a killer is going to look at that and go, nobody wants you there? What are you doing in 53 countries? And everybody keeps kicking you out. Because you're trying to convince the world that it's because you're a Jew. Because you are a Jew, everybody keep kicking you out. 53 countries? I'm not sure if that's the number, but it was some crazy number like that. Nobody wants you here. There's something wrong with you. You understand? It's called the common denominator process. If you go to middle school here and they kick you out, and then you go to middle school here and they kick you out, you go to middle school here and kick you out, you try to tell your parents, the teachers don't like me. They don't look at you like, backslap. You understand? It's you. You're the problem. You keep getting kicked out of school because you're doing things that deserve you to be kicked out. You understand? You deserve to be kicked out for what you're doing. They deserve to be kicked out of every land they're going to be kicked out of. It's not because they're the people. It's not because they're the people of the Bible. You understand? It's not that. It is 100% because they are insufferable. You understand? They take and ruin everybody.
Right.
They ruin your entire country and try to sit themselves on top in a criminal fashion.
Right.
You ever heard of the Jewish mob?
Right.
Mafia?
Huh.
You ever heard of that?
Yes, sir.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. It's not a spook story.
Yeah. Murder Inc.
You got Italian mafia. You know, like the Italian mob. There's a joke version of that. You understand? There's a joke version of that. It's real. You understand? You heard of the times with the sports betting and the gambling. I wonder what they get into. Could it be diamonds? Could it be news stations and media companies? Conspiracy. I'm sliding. I've done you good.
Organ cross.
Or is it? Could it be organ? Could it be black market? I'm too much YouTube, right? I'm making stuff up because there can't be a reason why nobody wants them around. There just can't be a reason for that. It's because they're the synagogue of Satan.
Right.
Nobody wants them around because even the other white people look at them and go, y'all something different. The police that pull you over and brutalize you, look at him and go, I mean, even I wouldn't do that. I mean, damn. Even I wouldn't do that. You out of pocket. You understand? You out of pocket. And the wild man over there, as well as the original Egyptians before they left out of there, told them that they are not the original people from there. That's the war. The war is because they don't think that they belong there. That might get lost in translation and people might not report that anymore on CNN and Fox and this and that, but that's how it started.
Right.
They said, oh, hold on. Not only are you cosplaying, you ruining the damn country. You're trying to take more and more land from people. You're trying to establish a state and hold on, man. You're not even supposed to be over here.
Right.
We was letting you rock out until you start doing all this extra. You understand?
Right.
Just take the damn thing out your bio. Just stop. Stop. All right? There's wonderful black and brown children who really need us.
Right.
You understand? They need us. Mm-hmm. They need strength within the community. And you're worried about somebody who has a state. They have a prime minister. What the hell do black people have? They have Prime Minister Netanyahu. What do you have? I know we have Commander General YAHANNA.
That's right.
That's right.
In ISUPK, we have Commander General YAHANNA. If you are a brother, sister in the world, what the hell do you have? You got Al Sharpton. You had Obama. Obama was African. He was funding anal studies and stuff like that. You understand? He was, he wasn't doing nothing for you for real. Oh, he gave you the Obama phone. I apologize. A track phone that you got your little 300 minutes. Well, how many minutes was it every month? I forget. It was like 360 minutes or something like that every month. So maybe it was higher than that. Who knows? Who knows? Obama gave you some minutes on a phone.
Right.
You lost your mind. My president black. My Lambo blue. Like a sucker, and he married an Asian.
Right.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You understand? It's terrible. Our community needs us. Put down the bios and the hashtags and the custom-made shirts for Ukraine, Palestine, and Israel. And focus your attention on black and brown, all right? Con.
Yes, sir. I just want to let you know the Jewish mob. They have the Jewish mafia.
The Jew
mob. The Jew mafia. They have the kosher mob. They have the Yiddish connection.
Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do. There's a reason why the best criminals, the best ones, ones who actually start pushing work, they want a Jew lawyer. There's a reason, and it's not because they read the book, the United States Constitution, all the laws associated with the United States and the corporate laws. They don't read it better than the average bloke. You understand? They don't read it better. They do it. They apply it better. But they don't read it better. But what do they have even more than applying it better? They have a man that's going to walk you to your car and tell you why you need to shut the hell up. You understand? You're going to go and you're going to be in your office, put your paperwork in. You're going to go, Samantha, I'm gonna go take a leak. All right, and she's a little secretary. You gonna go in the damn office and you going, and the door gonna open, and he's gonna walk in. It's occupied. He gonna let the door close behind him. Like, yo, it's occupied. He's going to let you know why you need to drop whatever the hell you got going on. You understand? There's a real reason why men want. That's not just in the movies, like that's real. That's real life. The mafia and the mob are real entities. You understand?
Right.
Why do you think it took so long for gambling to become legal? And it's not even. I don't think it's legal everywhere. I know it's in New Jersey. Is it? Because I know people do it online now with little sports betting and stuff.
Right.
So I think it's a little bit illegal, whatever. But it was only in Jersey and Vegas. It was in Jersey, Vegas, and it was sprinkled throughout the. Why do you think it took so long for gambling to become legal? Because that was their income. You understand? That was the mafia's income.
Right.
Why do you think it's hard for you to get a black jeweler? Why? It's gate kept. You understand? It's gate kept. Who want to start a jewelry company? Oh, this guy right here. He got $4 million to start up and everything. Tell him go build the West Indian spot. Tell him go make a jerk chicken spot somewhere and pay me my rent.
Yeah,
right. He can't get in this diamond business. This diamond business is serious. You understand? Yeah. And before, if I could too, real quick, zero conspiracy involved. That's why when you do try to buy into the media, they don't want you to buy into the media. Right? I think there was an offer on the table for three black billionaires to buy BET back, and BET declined it. It's BET. It's Black Entertainment Television. Nah, they said nah. We making too much money off of you entertainment television. You know, we play Baby Boy 50 times a day. You know how much money that makes? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Loving Basketball come on every Sunday. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. We keep playing that. That's, we can't 17. And of course, they offered way more than BT was currently worth. Zero conspiracy involved. Not no Bill Cosby, NBC, or anything like that. It was an offer on the table. They said no. Why? Because why would they give you buying power into what BT is actually owned by Viacom? Viacom is owned by Juice. Right. It's a parent company for a lot of stuff. You understand? Was to let you in? Nah. Right. Plus like you.
Plus like you put reference to the example of FanDuel is allowed everything.
Since when?
If you're talking about
since when?
FanDuel.
How long has it been?
24.
No, how long has it been?
FanDuel been out since I think like 2000.
Okay, that's 2008. How long have people been gambling on sports? Nah, we're not doing that. You're trying to dip into our money. No, we're not doing that. And the reason why FanDuel went public in 2008 is probably because they have a vested interest.
Right.
They're not going to let go control from that industry. So if we have to let it go public, because everybody keeps talking about it, they want to gamble legally, and see, people keep getting caught up for it and stuff like that. We'll make it legal. Same thing with marijuana. We'll make it legal. Come, give me that tax revenue. Give me that. How much you make from gambling? I make $12,000 this year. Oh yeah. Put on your taxes. Hey, hold on, bro. Put on your taxes. You understand? We're gonna get our piece regardless. All right. Go ahead, you the last person dead.
Slimy, sir. Now I was just gonna say, like, our people is hypocrites, because like it wasn't no free Afghanistan and free Iraq when bombs was getting dropped on them. Like our Muslim brothers and sisters is hypocrites, sir. Like they really just love the oppressors, sir. That's what it really comes down to.
Everybody is hypocrite though, because it's not just so-called Muslims supporting Palestine. Right. Everyday people supporting Palestine and Israel. Right? You have that going on to the point where they stormed in the building downtown North. That building worth $50 million. They just built it a couple of years ago. They stormed in there and said, Basically, what Farrakhan was saying a couple years ago: no justice, no peace. Excuse me. In a $50 million building, no justice, no peace. Really, really. Where's the dedication, the willingness to get arrested for your people?
Right.
You understand? When we on the corner, they say, "Go get a job. Y'all out here wasting your time. You don't get no buns." They say all that to us on the corner. Meaning, I'm not willing to give up sex to be on the corner with y'all. I'm not willing to potentially go to jail or potentially be ridiculed because I'm on the corner with y'all. To get in fights with people because I'm on the corner with y'all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I will risk that. Palestine and Israel. I go to jail for them because that's messed up. That's messed up. The baby's dying. That's messed up. That's messed up. The baby's dying. A teenage boy just got shot in the head in the South today.
Right.
The baby's dying.
Right.
Oh, you only care about it when CNN show you.
Right.
I'm not CNN. I'm seeing nigga.
Right.
You understand? I'm going to tell you black news. I'm going to tell you white news for you to care. You understand? It was an older, we go in class. I had your hair long enough. Announcements. No announcements. 20th. We're aiming for the 20th for a hot food drive in Newark. I'm just waiting on word that the permit gets approved. Y'all be aware some brothers going to be used for cooking. We're going to compile some funds together as well because the food went bad, right? Was any of the food?
So it's only beans.
Okay. Just y'all be aware, January 20th, looking at January 25 food drive, right? So everybody in line, y'all be aware of that too, right? Men of Israel, Mudgem.